there's a big difference between speaking publicly, of which I'm not shy, and public speaking, which is a bit more difficult, so bear with me. First of all, Jerry, thank you very much. It was very articulate, and again, thank you. Thank you all for coming to accompany my grandfather, Moe Tawil, from this world to the next. I will respectfully leave the anecdotes to my aunts and cousins, as they are simply more qualified. So with all due respect, why am I speaking? That is the same question I asked myself when my Aunt Sheila asked me if I would like to speak. But as I delved deeper into the true nature of my grandfather, I felt a desire to share three pertinent thoughts. Shlomo HaMelech, King Solomon, writes in Kohelet, a book where he writes about the end of his, a book he wrote at the end of his life that deals with death and the meaning of life. Re'eh chaim im isha asher ahavta kol yemei chayai v'gomer. The rest of it is a bit difficult to translate. In English, the start of it is, be aware of your life with respect to the woman you loved all your days. My grandma Alice was truly Grandpa Moe's eternal love and his true inspiration for life. During a visit to see him by my Aunt Judy's house before moving to Israel for a few years, he saw all my children together for the first time. Before giving us brachot, CDs, or advice, which he eventually did, he read to us love letters exchanged between himself and Grandma Alice. My wife was so moved emotionally. How did he go on without her? Which leads me to my second thought, adversity. While we generally celebrate a 102-year-old life, we tend to dismiss the awesome changes that occur during over a century of history and the adaptive skills a man must have to thrive throughout. My grandfather lost his beloved and only son, my father, Abi, his wife, brothers, cousins, etc., and continued, as stated by so many, to keep moving forward. Again, a remarkable trait. How? What drives such a man? Here, I am led to my third thought. I am fairly certain that his passions overwhelmed his personal grief. By passions, I refer to his understanding of history, context, meaning, and ultimately true service. Service to God as an integral responsibility of all B'nai Israel to use, work to perfect, and share your skills as a channel for yourself, but more importantly for others, to carry God's will in the world. A real Kohen, a man of service that transcends time and spans history. It's not by accident that I was taught at the earliest of ages to refer to myself as Reuben Tawil, descendant of Eliah Kohen. Upon my own personal reflection, I see these traits embodied and embedded in my relationship to my own wife and children, our ability to persevere, and our pride and respect for Torah, Eretz Israel, our lineage, and the pursuit of true meaning. This is no accident. We transmit as Israel from generation to generation, building towards a most surprising future. So while I do recall the Concord, his house in Stratford Place, Bradley Beach, and Magen David Camp, I came to speak almost on a greater level, a macro view of a shared history that Grandpa Moe would be surprised to see. In many ways, no different than Yaakov Avinu demanding to bless Yosef's children Ephraim and Menashe, who were specifically born in Egypt, not influenced by Yaakov Avinu. And he demanded them as his own and his future. So when I see my children, his great-grandchildren, so different, yet building on his lineage, which itself was built on thousands of years beforehand, it gives me tremendous hope for the future Gula of Israel. Grandpa, rest in peace.